Chuck, I got to ask you a question before we get into some of this other stuff. Derek Carr's visiting the Jets today. He's going to get to pick and choose pretty much where he wants to go. All right. I just want to ask you this. Would you trade for Lamar Jackson?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
He's an MVP. He's number one. He can run. He's a guy who's shown that when his receivers and he has a competent group, he can, throw through the air. But, guys, he's a franchise quarterback, number one. He's only 26 years old. He's won an MVP. He's won an MVP, and I'm not sure how many we've had outside of Matt Ryan with the Atlanta Falcons.
Sure.
But he's won one. So he was a lot younger. I mean, and then when you look at the way this offense is constructed, you got a running game. He can have success there. The offensive line that can run. Defense has nothing to do with this. If I can get him, I mean, listen, we talked about this. The only way, there's no other way for us to win a championship. If we're serious about the championship business as an organization, as fans, you got to get one of those Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes. You got to get one of those Jalen Hurts. And if Jalen Hurts can take the Philadelphia Eagles to the Super Bowl, listen, I believe Lamar Jackson can do that and even more.
You're not worried, Chuck? And the only reason I said if it was 3 years ago, I'd be with you shoulder to shoulder on Lamar Jackson. I just worry about missing games, playoff record, a lot of sacks. And I wonder why the numbers have gone the way they have since he was that MVP you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, I think he has to do a lot. I mean, it's not exactly like he has the receivers to throw to. I mean, Mike, I do understand that injury factor. But that's just part of the game. Whether it's Josh Allen or any of them. Let's look at Tua Tagovailoa. He got hurt. He was in the pocket. So injury's going to come. You can't worry about that. I mean, from the standpoint of you're going to go win the championship. I mean, I hear you. But all kind of quarterbacks get hurt in different ways. But that's definitely something, Mike, that you do have to consider. But, guys get hurt a lot of different ways. And you'd like to think that, he'd have the kind of offense where you can get the ball out and you can be a limited runner like Patrick Mahomes and not have to run, for 100 yards a game.
We're talking with Chuck Smith, guys. Shifting gears, I just wanted to ask you that because we saw this Derek Carr thing, and listen, there's going to be a lot of talk about Lamar. Say what you want. Lamar is the number one free agent on the market because of all the things you said. Number one free agent on the market, and that's why somebody will take a chance. Don't know if it's us. I'm just saying somebody's going to take a chance at trading for him and making sure that if he's on the market, they're going to try to get that guy.